Okay, today we are troubleshooting a light fixture with an Edison screw-in socket. So these Edison style screw-in sockets are pretty ubiquitous. Here's a simple setup. First thing to check is to see if the light bulb is screwed in all the way. That may solve your problem if you have a flickering light or a light that won't turn on. Second step, with the power off, replace the bulb. Might just have a bad bulb. If that doesn't fix your problem, the next step I would recommend is to use a non-contact voltage tester and check to see if you have power coming into the socket. Do not stick your fingers in the socket, you can get electrocuted. So this non-contact voltage tester, you can buy them at your local big box store or online. You see it's green, but it'll beep and it'll change color now. So again, the power is on. And you can see it changing color, letting me know that we do have a live circuit. There is power in the socket. So I'm going to turn the power off. Now you can see the power is indeed off. For this next step, the power has to be off and you want to verify it's off. So again, the power must be off for this next step. And you can use a 90-degree pick like I'm using or a pair of needle nose pliers. But what I'm going to do with the power off is gently pry up on that center tab you see down inside the socket. That little brass tab. Because that needs to make contact with the bottom of your light bulb. If that is smashed down, you're not making contact with the bottom of the light bulb, the light's not going to turn on. But again, you gently want to pry up on this little tab. You don't want to break it off because then you'd have to replace the entire socket or light fixture. I don't know if you can see that very well on camera, but I've now pried it up, maybe about 1/4 of an inch. There's a better view, so you can see now it's not flat, it's pried up. Now let's screw our light bulb back in and see if we fix the problem. Woo! So there you go, that tab was just smashed down too far. So if you have a flickering light or a light that won't turn on, there's some things you can check. If that doesn't solve the problem, here's a few other items to consider. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and thanks for watching.